you met you with the Savannah Bananas. Those guys are great. You guys are like the Harlem Globetrotters baseball. Is that fair to say? I mean,
Ouch. Hey, Fola. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Tiffany bit. Girl, I just tell the truth and shame the damn devil. I just keep it all the way a buck. That's all I know how to do, girl. She said not to see. Girl, I just keep it real and all the way 100. Hey, Carla. Oh, shit. Don't ask me no questions. I won't tell you no lies, girl. It's the C for me. Girl, I've been in pain all goddamn day until my daughter came home and I was hurting so bad I couldn't even get up and help myself. My daughter came home from work and got me a heating pad and got me one of them little icy hot patches for my knee and got my Excedrins for my sinuses, girl. Oh my God, my sinuses is just crazy. Hey, Carol 15.
No.
Hey, Smoker.
Hello, Mother.
What you doing?
I'm organizing.
Okay. Good job. So anyway, y'all, I'm on live. The knee kicking your peach. Girl, listen. I was told that the winter was going to do me in with my knee, but girl, I ain't believe it. But I believe it now. Girl, I believe it now. My knee is kicking my ass. Damn, I could at least fix my hair up a little bit. But girl, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. This is the real. This ain't the fake. This is the real. God damn it. I hate to come on here. Keep coming on here talking about how I'm in pain, but what else I'm supposed to tell y'all? The fuck? I ain't gonna tell you I'm feeling great. Oh, I'm just feeling so wonderful. It's a beautiful day in Zamunda and Wakanda, and get out and get you some vitamin D and da 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 da. Get the fuck out of here, girl. I just wanted to give y'all the real. But so yeah. Woe is me. Anywho, show must go on. From hella high water. So we filming from the bed and we got some stuff to talk about, girl. And girl, I need to do my nails. I have some nail repairs, but I don't want to do nail repairs. I want to do a new set because the paint is starting to come off the ends. So I don't want to put repairs on. I need a new set on, but I don't feel like a new set right now. I want my head, my sinus headache to calm down. If I could get that to calm down, I'd be good. My knee, the patch and the heating pad, it's got me feeling right. But this damn sinus headache is kicking my ass. This is my eye thing, y'all. I wear this to cover my eyes because the sunlight, not the sunlight, y'all know what I'm saying. The light, you know, during the daytime when I want to sleep, it's the light. And at nighttime, if I go to bed early and my kids are still up, any little light that's on will just automatically wake me up. Or I'll just wake up to go turn over, and if I see a light, I'm woken. Like, what's going on? And who is that? And I notice that when I wear this, because it's not really the noise that wakes me up, it's the light. I notice when I wear this, I don't wake up. Yeah, when I wear this, I don't wake up. So that's why I got this on. Because when I lay down, I pull it over my eyes. So, girl, we got some stuff to talk about, girl. Because, you know, hell or high water, we on here. So I got some good stuff in this book, girl, that we going to talk about, girl. Then we're going to hang this phone up and I'm going to lay my ass back down so my head can stop throbbing. My pills ain't really kicked in quite yet. But y'all know how it be. Y'all be in the bed all day. Don't tell me you lay in the bed all day from the night before, girl. And what you smelling like roses? What? That self-cleaning organ is cleaning itself. So it's just together. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's why I was trying to sell my pussy. Because, girl, this thing ain't right. I can't lay around all day and wake up smelling like a rose. That's why I be on the corner. Pussy for sale. Can I get a new one, please? Because mine is supposed to be a self-cleaning organism so that when I'm sick and I can't clean it, it's supposed to clean itself. But, girl, somebody told a goddamn lie. Self-cleaning organism, my goddamn ass. If that's the case, I need a new motherfucking pussy. Because this shit is broke. Y'all feel me? Or y'all don't have that issue if you lay in the bed all day. Whether you be sick or whether you be depressed. Let's keep it real and all the way a buck, ladies. That's all I got to give is the real. But I'm going to get up in a little while. Take me a shower, girl, so I don't smell like the sea. So my husband don't. Well, can I put the camera on you? So you could do the... Come on, bro. He dancing, y'all. And if I could have got that camera on him, oh my God, y'all would have died. Oh, wait. This comments must be froze just that fast. But I learned how to fix it, so let's see. All right, y'all, let's talk. Being sick is no excuse for not working. I got to work. Hey, boo. Can you turn the light on for me, please, so I can see?
Just open your eye. And you can see the eye. Oh, shit. I see it.
Hey, boo. Can you, not can you. Are you going to fix another hookah or no?
Yeah, I'm going to fix one for me when you get done.
Oh, it ain't for us. It's for... Oh, that's good, because, the natural light. All right, you can turn the light out, because I'm on live. Because the natural light is real good. All right, wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to find the page that I wrote stuff down. so I can know what the hell I'm talking about or remember what I need to talk about. Wait.
Give a nigga a little bit.
Huh?
Give a nigga a little bit, and they take the whole thing. That's what I'm trying to say. That's how I know. And I call you up. Just gonna
Here, it's done.
pull your whole brain out your ear.
No, I'm not. All right, wait a minute, y'all. We got some good stuff to talk about.
Tell them about the teacher.
I'm getting ready to tell them now.
You can tell them.
Well, you can turn the light out. The natural light is good. Never mind. When you come back, because I had asked you before you left. I did. Where's my stuff at? Okay. Here we go. We're going to talk about this situation. And, oh, give me that. That's wonderful. And, where's my thing at? Shauna? Oh, shit. Girl, oh my God. Wait a minute. Where's that little hand sanitizer thing I had? The little pink one.
I didn't bring you the pink. Oh.
No, yes you did. Here you go. And hand me that one. Because, girl, y'all know how I am with my... I got to keep some hand sanitizer beside me. So, anyway, I need to refill this. Oh, hand me that so I can show them what you got me. So, y'all remember that candle I showed y'all? That one wick candle called Dream Bright? And the little tube of cream. The little... What is it? Body cream, but it was in the size of like a purse size. Well, my daughter got this for me today because I loved it so much. She got this for me today. Yeah. And these are the scents that she bought for herself.
Here's your haul today.
Because she's a Bath and Body Works a Bath and Body Works holic. I told her, stay out of the Bath and Body Works. Like, you don't need nothing else. You know that Christmas sale get ready to start. And she gonna go nuts. This child, my husband said it's my fault that she's like that. But I beg to differ. So she got Merry Cookie. I love the names they have this year. Sounds like... Oh, Boo, did you taste that red velvet cake?
No.
And she got Strawberry Snowflakes. But I gotta do my nails, y'all, because I gotta do videos.
I need a book like this.
Oh, my good girlfriend, Miss Butterflies sent me this.
Tell Miss Butterfly to send me something.
Girl, Miss Butterflies went to Disney World and got this. She is not going back to Disney World to get you no damn book. But yeah, y'all remember Miss Butterflies. What's her name? Miss Carrie had got me this. Well, I use this book for my YouTube stuff. You know, so I can write down notes of things I need to do on my channel in the back office. I write down things that I want to talk about. Because I, you know, trying to keep all that up here, and I have all these different channels. I can't keep up with it all. So when I think of ideas of things that I want to do on my channels, I write it down. So I have these little tabs in here for each channel. So when I think of ideas of things I want to do in my sleepy time, I write it down. Juicy Tingles, this channel, makeup channel. And then when people request for me to do certain things on my channel, I write them down. Because it's hard to keep up with all that stuff.
What else are you writing now?
That's pretty much it. All my YouTube stuff. Wait, this heating pad is getting hot. Where's the refill thing? See, I be losing stuff in this bed.
Yeah, just keep it like that.
Okay, thank you. So, all right, so let's talk about this store here. Where is the day going? Okay, wait, y'all. I gotta take this heat pad out because it's scratching my leg. The little cord part. Here. I need to get a gown and put it on because this thing will end up falling down.
You need this thing on.
Set it right on top of there. I want it. I just needed to turn it off.
You gotta turn it off.
I thought you did. Okay, y'all. This ain't gonna be good if this thing fall off. So anyway, I'm doing today for sure. If it's the Lord's will, I'm doing what's in my purse. So I gotta do my nails. But let's talk about Shauna. I literally oh, there it go.
You lose it.
Put that fan on low, because now I'm having a hot flash. Oh man. I'm going through it. On low.
It is on.
Pull it a little closer. So yeah, my beautiful little girl came home and got her mommy together because her mommy was stuck in the bed in so much pain. All I could do is get up and pee. I couldn't go get no pills. I couldn't go try to find a heating pad in her room. I couldn't do shit. That's how bad I was hurting. So she came home and got me together. So now I'm sitting up and I'm able to do what I come to do. So listen, this story comes out of Chicago, okay? 25-year-old teacher, 5th grade teacher. She was taking the kids, bringing the kids back into the classroom after being out on recess. And one of the counselors had overheard a 5th grader talking about that the teacher had a kill list. And that she had told him that he was the last person on her kill list. So the counselor, after overhearing this, of course, she went to the office, was talking to the principal or whatever. So they had called the lady into the office and was questioning her about, you know, what they had heard the students say. And they asked her, was it true? And she said, yes, it's true. I have a kill list with staff members and students on it. So they asked her, why? You know, why do you have a kill list? She said, because sometimes she struggled with her mental health and the kids don't always listen in the classroom. And that bothers her. And sure enough, they found the kill list, and the little boy who the counselor overheard talking about it, sure enough, he was the last name on the list. She had staff members and children on this list. Let me make sure I'm not missing nothing. So that's the gist of the story, girl. But can you believe that? Now, what if the counselor had never overheard the student saying that? And what if the student had not told like an adult? He probably told another 5th grader, but you know. And what if she hadn't overheard it and the lady would have followed through with her kill list? Do you know how much of a massacre, how much hurt and pain that would have been for parents and families? It's like, this shit is crazy. But wait a minute. Let me make sure I got everything in here that I want to tell y'all. Isn't that crazy? She casually said she had one. She was legit and say, right. She didn't try to deny it. She straight up, when they asked her about it, she said, yes, I did. 25 years old. So let me see here what she said verbatim. Okay. So now, not only did she have a kill list, she was also threatening to kill herself. So she was going to kill staff and students, and she was going to kill herself. So they asked her about why did she have the list and why was she threatening to kill herself. She said, quote unquote, I was having trouble with mental health, and sometimes the kids do not listen in the classroom. And she said that she had trauma when she had some kind of trauma when she was in high school. They didn't talk about what kind of trauma she had that caused her to feel this way now, but she said she had some kind of trauma in high school. 25 years old. So she was charged. Let's see. She was charged with felony intimidation for telling a little boy that he was on her kill list. The police arrested her and she definitely admitted to having the list and blah, 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 blah. Okay? So, boom. Child, you just never know. So, I'm inclined to believe that maybe at some point, either she had seen psychiatrists for her issues or she was on some kind of medication at some point. But when they do the hiring process and they vet you, they do background checks, but they don't do mental health checks. And that should be a part of the criteria when you are in jobs such as that, as a teacher or something like that. They need to do mental health checks to see if you have been treated before in the past for any kind of mental health issue. If you have a history of mental health in your family, maybe. Well, I don't know if they should go that far because you don't want anybody to hold family history against you. Like, for instance, if they start checking family history and they say, okay, well, yeah, her mama was a schizophrenic, her dad, was bipolar and multiple personalities, but she could possibly not have any of those things. But if they know that her parents had something like that, they might use that against her and discriminate against her and say, well, she might not have it now, but maybe one day it's a possibility and we can't have her teaching in the classroom. So I don't think they should go by her family history to determine whether she's going to get hired, but they definitely should do a personal mental check on these people, because you're not going to tell me that lady didn't have some kind of history with mental health. Okay, so let's move on. y'all think on that for a minute, because girl, that one shocked me right there. I was definitely shocked with that. Okay, let's see. Here's a good one for women, because it's something to really think about. And I really didn't know that men do this. Okay. Now, the young lady, she did a short content little skit video, but it was a ton of information in there, and I was just like, she said that her professor in college told her that he only dates women who have no fathers, meaning they didn't have a father in their life. I think people like to call those women, those type of women, they like to say that those women have daddy issues. Okay. He said he specifically goes for women who do not have or did not have a daddy in their life. Okay. He said, as a matter of fact, my wife was one of those women and I married her simply because of that. Now, this is the reason why he said he chooses women purposely who have daddy issues. Okay, so she said that the reason why he chose those kind of women is because he could get over on them, he could manipulate them easily, and nobody was going to come to save them. He didn't have to worry about daddy coming and whip his ass if she told him, that you did whatever you did. Yeah, nobody was coming to save her because she didn't have no man around when she was growing up to show her what it looked and felt like to be loved by a man in general, not romantic love, just in general. She didn't have a man to show her what love in general looks like, because they say if you grow up with your daddy, that's why they say females need their daddies, because your daddy can show you what love looks like coming from a male. Okay. This is what one of her professors at the college told her. And she said that men go for weak women. Easily manipulated, easy to get over on. They don't know what love looks like because they didn't have a male in their life to show them what love looks like coming from a male. They don't know what red flags are truly because they didn't have a man to tell them what to look for in men. Your mama can't really teach you that for real, because she ain't even got it yet. She's still probably going through it with men. I'm not talking about a woman that's been married 50 years. She might can tell you some things. But for real, a woman can't really tell you about men. She can tell you her experiences with men and things to look out for based off of her experiences with men. But to actually know a man, all of us women are still saying we don't understand men. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. So we don't even really understand fully men ourselves in order to teach our daughters about these men. Like I said, other than your own personal experiences with men. But if you never really seen your mom be truly loved and cared for by a man, then when you get old and have a man, you're not going to know what to expect. My personal belief. We can agree to disagree, but you know. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking in the chat again. Sometimes when I get talking, I kind of forget. So please forgive me for that. Hey, Vanessa. That's scary. So basically, he wants to abuse her. Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be physical abuse. You know, abuse don't just come in the physical form. You could be mentally abused and be just as harmed as a woman who was physically abused. So, no, he wasn't saying that he wants to abuse her physically. I mean, I don't know him personally. I was assuming he was just saying that mentally he can just get over and do what he want to do because she don't know what it looks like to have a man do the right thing. Like I said, didn't have a daddy around, didn't have a father figure around. A ton of bad relationships. This one guy said that he don't want to date women that are like 35 years old because he said by the time they 30 and 35, they are scarred. They're scarred. This is what a man has said. Women around that age group, they are scarred from 30, 35 years of just abuse from bad relationships, whether it be physical abuse, mental abuse, or both. They're scarred. And I can't even say he lied. I can't even say he lied. Because if any of us can sit back and be honest with ourselves and think about all the relationships that we've been in, also known as, if you look back on all the miles that you got on your car, also known as your body. Okay, your body, yada yada. If you think about all the miles that you have on your body from all the different relationships you've been in, we got hella stories. We have hella stories to tell. We not with none of those men from the past. Because what? It's very rare that a woman can say, I've experienced having a really good man in my life before, but I fucked it up. It's a rarity. When women usually talk about all their past, it's always he cheated, he lied, he had a wife, he lived with a girl, he had a baby on me, all kinds of stuff. Matter of fact, I just heard a story yesterday. I think I listened to so much different stuff that I may forget exactly where I heard it from or whose channel I heard it from, but I heard a young lady yesterday. No, actually, it was the Steve Harvey Morning Show because I listen to that every morning. The lady was on there, said she was with a guy for 2 years. She was in a relationship with a guy for 2 years and did not know that he had a girlfriend. She had no clue. Now, personally, I would love to hear the story from her, because most times men aren't good. They're not good at cheating and being secretive and all that kind of stuff. You may have, one in a million that might can be real slick about it, but most times men, they just, how do we always get their passwords to their phones? Come on now. They're not all the way there. Women always get the password to their phone. They have yet to figure out how. They have yet to figure out how do we get their password. They don't get ours. Because see, when we on our phone, girl, when we go to put our password in, we always conscious. Men, they don't think. Their mind be somewhere else. So yeah, it's a rarity that a man can get away with that kind of stuff for years and years and years on end. Meaning, okay, now this reminds me of a movie that I watched before, and I don't have the name to the movie, but all I remember is that this man literally had 2 whole entire families, and neither one of them knew about each other until the day that man died in the hospital. That's when they both found out about each other. He literally was able to keep this a secret for at least 5 or more years, because he had kids with his wife, and then the other woman, she had kids, and it looked like the youngest kid that she had when he died was about 5 or 6 or 7 years old. So for 5, 6, 7 years, he was able to juggle these 2 families. Now, can you imagine how stressful that had to have been? He ended up dying because of all the stress of trying to juggle these 2 relationships. He literally died as a result of the stress. His heart couldn't take it. It was too much. Can you imagine trying to juggle 2 whole families? It's one thing to have your wife and have a little side chick on the side, okay, that you creeping around with. But it's a whole nother thing to have 2 whole families with children. So he used his job a lot as an excuse. So when Christmas time would come, of course, he would be home with his wife. He would lie to the other woman. He married her too, so he was a bigamist. Okay, he would lie to her and say that he had to be at the office so that he could be home with his wife on Christmas morning, and then on Christmas afternoon he could be with the other wife, and then he would switch it up so that the next year he was with this family on Christmas morning, and then that night, and that's how he had to do holidays. That's just, he used his job a lot to get away with this, and this lasted for at least 7 years. So imagine the amount of stress that man had went through trying to keep these 2 women from finding each other, and they both had 3 or 4 kids apiece. So definitely took care of both families financially, because they was both living well. Wife was living well, and she was living well in her house with her kids. And it was when that man died in the hospital that they both found out about each other. One showed up at the hospital saying she was the wife, and then the other one showed up and told the people, and they, well, who are you? Well, I'm his wife. Well, wait a minute. His wife is it? Man, hold on one second. That's how they found out. Well, anyway. So yeah, so I thought that was very interesting that the college professor, was really admitting that this is what men do. They go for women that have daddy issues. And that's just like, wow. That's a wow. That was a wow for me. How Curly Stay Ready TV? What are you doing? So yeah, I gotta do my nails, y'all. I might do them on here with y'all, depending on how long I'm on here, because I have to do the sleepy time video, which may involve some tapping, and I have to do this what's in my purse on Juicy Tingles tonight. I have to. I've been putting it off. Let's see. I didn't stand up for myself much, but I do when it's men, because I had a very strong father figure. I don't deal with any BS from a guy. See, you had a father figure, so you knew what to expect. You had that male figure in your life to teach you. A man is really the only one who can really teach you about a man or about men. A man is really the only one that can teach you about the slickness of a man. Like I say, ladies, we know about it from all the relationships we've been in. We know men can be slick. We know they can lie. We know they can do all these things from our experience. But a man can really get down to the logistics of a man and tell you, you know. So that's wonderful, Miss Cheryl. Nothing like having a father who taught you how a man is supposed to treat you. Exactly, Vanessa. Exactly. Either a biological father or stepfather. Either way could be good. So if your mom can't, you know, not with your daddy no more, okay, well, she did. When you get ready to go out and your kids say, well, Mom, where you going? I'm trying to go and find you a stepdaddy. Okay, that's what you tell them. Mom, where you going? Trying to find you a stepdaddy. Because it's important for children to have a father figure. A father figure could be any male. Your daddy, your stepdaddy, your big brother, your grandfather. Your grandfather is an excellent source of information as it relates to men. I mean, he's wise beyond measure. So a grandpa is definitely a good figure. Okay? So yeah. That's right, Mindy, a grandpa. Did I speak to you, Mindy? How you doing, Mindy? I'm sorry, honey. And if I did not speak to you, please don't take it personal because it's not personal, girl. But yeah, child. Here's another little tip. Okay? Did you guys know that men, and I'm not going to say just men, women as well, okay? Men and women, like for instance, a man will get you pregnant, okay, with no intentions on ever marrying you, ever being in a relationship with you long term, or any of those sorts of things. However, they want some kind of connection with you for the long term. So what do? They give you a baby. What does giving you a baby guarantee? That they will always be connected to you in some kind of way for at least 18, 21 years. But definitely a lifetime. It's not as close of a connection that you have to be involved with this person for a lifetime. But at some point, you still have to be some kind of way connected to that person. Okay? I know. I have a child that's damn near 40. And I don't have to have always talking to her dad or any of that. But there are times when I have to. And then we're not at odds with each other. So if my daughter tell me, that her dad is sick in the hospital, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Now, if I didn't have no kid with him, hell, I dated him in high school. I probably wouldn't even know where he was right to this day if I didn't have a kid with him. We dated in high school. We were high school sweethearts. So if we didn't have that child, I wouldn't have heard from that man. I wouldn't have known nothing about him being in the hospital. What was it, last year before? Like, you see what I'm saying? So men and women alike do that. Men do it to have that connection with you, even though they don't want to, and women do it too. Think about it. When you think of athletes or rich people, entertainers and stuff, a woman knows, okay, if she happened to get a backstage pass or a pass to the after party, she knows she's not going to be able to have that's going to be my man. That's going to be my husband. He probably already got a wife. He probably already got several girlfriends. But she's going to get an opportunity to say, I slept with this famous entertainer. I slept with this rich ball player. And she will try to get pregnant by him. She got one shot. She might not never ever get to see this person again. But if she get pregnant by him, then even though she's not with him, and never will be, she will always have that connection with him because of that baby. Did you guys know that? I'm telling you, I be listening to shit. I watch a lot of shit on YouTube. And that was something that somebody had talked about. Trapping people with babies so that they can always have a connection to you, even though they don't ever plan on ever being with you. So I just thought I'd put that out there to help the ladies. When I hear stuff and I be like, oh, wow. I share it with my girls. Sharing is caring. We got to learn this thing together. All right. So now, I told y'all I had some good stuff for y'all today. Now, you can't be in the bed smelling like the sea and ain't talking about shit. You're looking like shit, you ain't talking about shit, and you smell like shit. All the things don't go together, okay? So if you in the bed looking a hot mess and you smelling like the sea, you better come with it. You better bring it. Hey, sassy, 10 to the motherfucker. But yeah, I'm just keeping it all way real in the buck with y'all. Also, a lot of women do it for money. If you have a baby with a famous football player, you are pretty much set for life. Sad but true. Exactly. Exactly. Even if she is a single mom because she's not with him. Girl, she gonna have plenty of money. Okay? She can pay for a babysitter so she can continue to work. She can pay for a nanny. So when she tired and she don't feel like being a mom, she got a nanny. Or when she want to go out there and find the next man, she got somebody watch her kid. Girl, yes, definitely a money thing when you're dealing with basketball players and famous people. Definitely. You will not struggle. And you won't mind saying you're a single mama when you got that good child support coming in to help you out. So you absolutely right about that, sassy. That's part of the trap. In some places it is. But who can? Come on. 18 years is a long time. Think about it. In your mind, I'm going to get pregnant by him because that means money. Only 18 years, girl. You think she worrying about that? It takes a long time to get a child from birth to 18 years. So she ain't worrying about, well, it's only going to be for 18 years, so I don't know. No, fuck that. Because it could be 18 years plus. If that child go to college, the child support order may stipulate, okay, being as though you got a bunch of money and she don't, you going to pay for that child to go to college, or you're going to continue to send the child support until the child finishes college. If you live your ass up here in motherfucking upstate New York, okay, whether it's upstate or city, it doesn't matter. New York State, child support is up until 21 years old. Okay, so if you paying child support and you got a baby out in New York State, you got 21 years, buddy. Okay, or ma'am, because women pay child support too. You got 21 years. Okay, when I came up here and back during that time, you know, like I told y'all, you know, don't be rushing your kids to get grown. But you know, when they're younger, you be like, Lord, I be glad when these kids get grown so I can do what I want to do. And I ain't got to worry about no kids. I got to do that. That. Girl, I came up here talking about I can't wait. And girl, somebody said, wait a minute, hold your motherfucking horses. It's 21 up here, ma'am. I said, what? I said self, and self said, huh? I said self, and self said, what? They was like, oh yeah, girl, 18. You ain't done it 18. You got to support that child until that child is 21 years old. Okay? You can't put him out when he turned 18, when he 19, when he 20. You can't do none of that. You're legally responsible for that child until that child is 21 years old in New York. And the only way that you will not have to be responsible for that child up until 21 is if that child is self-sufficient, meaning that child has a job and that child lives out on their own. Once that child get that good job and get that good apartment, then you done. So if they turn 18 and they move out and you're done. But if that child don't until they 21, legally you can't put them out. You can't say I ain't take care of you because you 18 and you grown. Oh no. It's 21 out here, honey. So technically, I still got a year and let me see, November, December, January. I still got a year and 4 months where I am legally bounded for my daughter because she's 19. She'll be 20 in February. So I have a year and 4 months legally, unless she becomes self-sufficient. Not just get a job while she living with you, but get her own place. That's called self-sufficient, okay? Out here in New York. So yeah, I had to bring it to the door with my son. 21. So he's 21 now, but yeah, I had to bring it to the door. What's up, Stink? Why are you like sitting and watching my shows? That's so embarrassing for me to sit and... Well, okay, get your phone and turn me on. Give me a view.
And you talking about?
Talking about some good stuff, ain't I?
Yes.
Yes, there you go. Listen up, because this is some good information for females. Get your phone and give me a view, man.
Then again,
if you get your phone and turn me on, that's called the view. That's called cha-ching. And hit the like button while you at it. Don't just sit on my bed and get front row. See, get your phone and sit on your bed and listen to mama. Oh shit. But anyway, so yeah, it's 18 in some states, but honey, it's 21 in others. Lord, so she gonna go get her phone and turn me on and then sit on my bed. That's not what I meant. I meant go in your good bedroom.
Yeah, you do now.
And turn me on and listen and hit the like button.
There you go.
She literally went and got her phone and turned me on and still sat on my bed. The point was for you to go do you and watch the show.
And the point
anyway
was to clarify my answer. I still don't.
I'm on live.
Okay.
That's fine. We already talked about that.
Yes.
I'm
clarifying.
All right. You clarified it. You got me all the way together.
Yeah.
My daughter let me know. She said, Mama, I'm letting you know now. I'm not leaving. I don't want my own apartment. I want to stay with you. And that's fine. You know, I'm not saying it because legally at 21 it's over that, oh, well, you got to get the fuck out. Nah, bruh. That ain't that kind of party. She let me know, Mama, excuse me, I'm not going anywhere. Stop it, nosy little girl. Oh my God. These is my good notes. This is my diary, my YouTube diary. Don't be trying to look at my stuff.
That's good information.
Girl, you is in here doing the most. Oh, I'm getting hot. Can you turn that on number 2? That ain't working for me. She trying to look at all my notes and stuff. Oh my God, girl. Shauna, thought you was doing your stuff.
Yeah, I was still organizing.
Okay, go ahead and finish organizing.
I gotta move my...
Because I can't, I mean, I can do me, but I don't want you just sitting there staring at me. I don't like that.
You like it.
I don't.
Ew, you making that voice.
I'm making what voice?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I was bawling. She hates when I do that. She ran out of here now. Now I know how to get her out of here. I do that voice and she'll go. She hates that. She hates that count. What do you call it? What do you call it? Something girl when they talk like that. Preppy girl or whatever. She hates that. And my husband hates free as a bird. So I know how to get rid of these people when I want them out of my off the front row of my show. But anyway. It's hard enough to manage one household. Oh yeah, Miss Cheryl, that man had too. That's why that man ended up dying from a heart attack, stroke, and every damn thing, girl. From all the stress of trying to manage 2 families. That shit is stressful. It'll damn near kill you. You alright?
Oh yeah, once it's in the bathroom.
But oh, y'all, let me tell you about this scary moment that I had at 6 o'clock this morning when I got up to go to the bathroom. And from now on, I'm a person that likes to keep my shower curtain closed. You know, because if you have a pretty shower curtain, you want to see it. So I like to keep it closed when nobody's in the shower. From now on, as soon as I walk in the bathroom, open the curtain. From now on. I'll shut it when I finish using the bathroom and leave out, but it's got to be open from now on. When I tell you, girl, at 6 something this morning, I was in the bathroom, okay, taking a number one. Now, I saw the shower curtain kind of move a little bit, but I thought it came from, you know, like sometimes a breeze, or for instance, if your heat come on, and we have a vent in the bathroom, so the shower curtain is here, the vent is like over here. So I thought, well, maybe the heat clicked on, even though we had the heat off purposely. I thought, well, maybe the heat clicked on and blew it a little bit, or maybe sometimes a breeze will come from underneath the bathroom door. I was just thinking of things like that. So when it happened, it kind of scared me, but then I was like, oh, maybe it was just a little breeze coming through, a little wind. So I'm steadily sitting there peeing, you know. Girl, when I tell you, one of my cats jumped out of the tub. Girl, when I tell you my heart was in the motherfucking toilet, and the toilet flushed on its own because of the weight of the heart going up and through that motherfucker, okay? Figure of speed. Y'all know my heart ain't jumping in flush no toilet. But y'all get what I'm saying. Now, not only did my cat Buttons jump out, and I'm just like, oh my God. And then here come my other cat jumping out. The worst morning ever, y'all. So from now on, when I go in the bathroom, curtain open. I was so freaking scared. I had no idea, because we keep our bathroom door closed. Okay? It's a habit. The reason being is because my cats like to go in there and roll the toilet paper thing down. Y'all know how cats is. They love toilet paper. Buttons like to get on the toilet and act like she gonna pee on it instead of her litter box. Oh my God. Turn the light on. I gotta show my people. Set it right here. Y'all, let me show you this dinner.
You can't tell it.
I'm not tilting it. I got to show y'all this dinner that's about to go in the oven. Oh my God. This is a stuffed pork butt roast.
Tenderloin.
A stuffed pork tenderloin for dinner. Oh my God. Wow. I'm gonna hurt myself. Ooh, child. Girl, that dinner's about to be fire. Far. It's about to be far.
I need a full meal.
Not fire. Far. Damn, I would love to have me some good old collard greens and cornbread and...
Oh, cornbread. I haven't had that in a minute. Don't we have those cornbread boxes?
Yes.
We do
But
have
you
that.
know what? Now, y'all ain't gonna get no mukbang on that tonight, okay? Because I'm doing my what's in my purse tonight over on Juicy Tingles. But it's definitely gonna be leftovers. But the reason why, and another reason why I said it, because I want to have some greens. And what do I want to have with that? Some greens and some macaroni and cheese. And so I am going to hold the phone, because it's going to be leftovers, because that was a huge stuffed pork roast.
Yeah.
Hold the phone. Get me some greens and some macaroni and cheese. And that's going to be a mukbang.
Cornbread.
Oh, and some cornbread. And I'm going to make some cornbread. Now, let me set the record straight. I don't want y'all, don't get your panties in the bunch like, oh, she going to cook some greens and macaroni and cheese. No.
That's how it's gonna look before it go out.
Oh my God. Okay, that motherfucker wasn't even ready yet.
Oh.
Let me show you the finished product, child. He done added something on top. Lord, girl.
No.
And your mouth, just close your mouth because I know your mouth is watering.
Not
Child, that nigga then hook this shit up. See, that's why I stays with this motherfucker. Cause he feeds me well and he oh, my daughter in here, never mind.
Man, I don't care.
Nah, we good. We good.
I heard that language.
Nah, bruh. Nah. See, I can't even talk. See, y'all grown. Why mama can't talk and be necking and do what she wanna hear? Y'all, you ain't got nothing you wanna do in your room or something, stinker.
You're naked.
Where's your friends and stuff? All right, y'all. So there you go. Boom. Anyway. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, so that's dinner for the night, okay? So anyway, Shauna, oh my God, she is laying on my bed like a good girlfriend, chilling. Like, you really love my conversation and stuff?
Yes. It's the kind of conversations where I have to listen.
You say you have to listen.
Yes.
Well, Karen is sharing, honey child. But why you can't get your phone and listen in your room? Because I want to stretch out my legs and be comfortable and stuff.
It's real life quality sound.
Come on, I want to stretch out and stretch my legs and stuff.
How you gonna stretch your legs on the laptop on your feet?
Because I'm about to move it and stretch my legs out. And if I smell like the sea, I don't want you to be like, oh my God, my girl.
Ma, I can't smell cat from a mile away. That's for those who really don't want
No,
to.
cat's litter box is a different kind of smell, girl.
Ma, it's figurative language.
You know, I want to stretch. I'd be like, oh my God, girl. Go take a bath, will you? And please and thank you. Shauna, turn these lights out, please. And can you shut the door? I was watching B Loves, y'all. B Loves Life. Girl, when I tell you, what's that? Oh, we got greens.
Spinach.
Oh, spinach. Okay. I was just talking about I want some greens with it. So this is spinach?
Cooked in smoked turkey.
He want me to taste the spinach. This was cooked in smoked turkey?
Smoked turkey butt.
Smoked turkey butts.
The tail. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, spinach will do. Shit, I was saying greens, but shit, this will do. I love spinach. Oh my God, that was hot as fuck. Ah! That was and my titty about to fall out.
Oh my God.
Well, give me a gown. Because I'm going to make a mistake and drop this thing. Hand me my gown.
Where is it?
Oh, here, look right here.
Why are you like that?
Because I ain't feel good today, man. My shit was messed up today. Oh, shit. Look at this.
How does it taste?
Delicious. But that shit burnt my damn tongue. God damn, look. He told me the shit was... Oh, my God, y'all. Oh, I hate burning my tongue. Woo. All right, y'all. Let me put this gown on. Because, girl, my thing almost fell down. And y'all almost saw the titty in the ball. And I don't want you two to put me off of this motherfucker for nudity. Okay. And that way, if you fall, y'all still don't get to see nothing. Cause, ooh, child. All right, y'all. So let's finish. Okay. So what was we talking about? Oh, that burnt the shit out the middle of my tongue. God damn it. But it was good though. All right, so yeah. Okay, the natural light is going down because it's, it gets dark around here early. So, all right, so yeah. All right, so let's see what else do I have that I want to talk to y'all about. Ooh, that hurted my tongue. Ugh. Now, let me ask y'all a question. Huh? Huh? I can't hear you. The door shut. Okay, so, and I love people that share information on YouTube. I love that. You know, you have some people that, you know, they'll find something that's helpful and they won't share it with the next person. You know, and I don't necessarily like that. But okay, so the young lady said she did a post, a community post, and she was asking everybody. Let me see, where is it at? She said, have you all gotten your over-the-counter benefits for this month? And then she said, I used to receive Medicaid, but I don't receive Medicaid anymore. But when I was getting it, I made sure that I spent every month my over-the-counter benefits money. And she was saying some of the things that you can get over the counter is diapers, wipes, cough medicine, and I guess calamine lotion for chicken pox and stuff like that. So I said to myself, I said, self, and self said, huh? I said, self, and self said, what? Now, can somebody, now I don't know, now she lives in Tampa, Florida, okay? So I don't know if this is something that they do in Tampa, Florida for their people that's on Medicaid and stuff. But, and if so, fine. Anybody that's in Florida, there's a such thing as over-the-counter benefits if you receive Medicaid. So look into it if you live in Florida. Now, you would have to check with whatever state you live in to see if anything like that exists. I never heard of it. A lot of people in Florida that saw that post was saying, what, girl? Over-the-counter benefits? I live in Florida. I ain't never heard of it. So, yeah. So check with your particular state. But definitely in Florida. Girl, you can get diapers and wet wipes. You know how expensive diapers and wet wipes is? And if you can get them over the counter with your good Medicaid card, health card, girl, y'all better get y'all monthly benefits like the lady said. Okay, so sharing is caring. So that's why I'm telling y'all about it. But definitely Google it for whatever state you live in to see if it exists. You know, a lot of times they're not going to just advertise free benefits. Okay. Anything that's free that's going to benefit people, that's not going to be a big old advertisement. Okay. So a lot of times you're not going to hear about these things. You got to hear about it on the street or through the rumor mill or something like that. They're not going to just automatically tell you when you sign up for Medicaid, for instance. Oh, and by the way, every month you can get these free over-the-counter items. So free information or things that will benefit you, it's not just blasted out there for the public, okay? Because they don't really want everybody to know about it, okay? So yeah, if you get some information like that, share it with the next person. Because somebody might be struggling right now and they need some diapers and Pampers for their baby and they ain't got a dime to their name. But, wait a minute, hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, guys. I had to take that call. That was an automated system reminding me of my upcoming appointments. All right, so anyway. So, yeah, so y'all check it out. Okay, so Sassy said I would feel bad because the father probably won't be in their life. That's the sad part. And you know what else is sad? Some women don't give a fuck. And that's just the truth of the matter. Some women don't give a fuck. All they worrying about is the money. They not worrying about that the child needs a father figure. They not worrying about how this is going to affect if they have a daughter, how it's going to affect their daughter when they get older and start having relationships. They're not concerned if they have a son, how, the fact that, yes, women can raise boys. Women raise boys all the time, have been for years, ever since our grandmothers and great-grandmothers' times. Women know how to raise children in general, whether it be boys or girls. But here's a fact that cannot be changed. Women cannot teach a boy how to be a man. You cannot, okay? You can't teach a boy how to be a man. You could teach a boy how to be respectful towards women, open doors, be nice to a female, don't be hitting on females. Whether they do or not, that's on them. But you can teach your sons all of these things. Okay? You might know how to tie a tie, so you could teach your son how to tie a tie. You can Google it and learn how to tie a tie, so you could teach your son how to tie a tie. But in general, a woman cannot teach a boy how to be a man, because we don't know. We don't know how to be a man. You can't teach what you not. You can't go to enough schools and read enough books to learn how to teach a boy how to be a man, because you're not a man. So when I tell women that, you can't raise a boy. I can raise a boy. My grandmother raised 10 boys, and then my mother raised 5 boys, and I'm raising boys, and then we've been raising kids for years. I didn't say you didn't know how to raise a child. I never said that. We can house children. We can work and feed them, buy their clothes, make sure they look good, teach them how to have manners and respect for females or just people in general. We can do all that. We've been doing it. A lot of women do it every single day, all day. But the fact of the matter is, and the part that you missed was, you cannot teach a boy how to be a man, period. You can struggle for the next 18 years raising your kids, working 3 jobs. And when your son grow up, he gonna say, oh yeah, mommy took care of me. She loved me. She made sure I had everything I needed, blah, 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 blah. But I don't really know how to be a man. I don't really know how to raise a family. I don't really know how to be towards my girl or my wife, because there was no male around to treat my mom in a certain way to show me how to treat a woman. All the men that my mom had around were abusive, whether it was mentally or physically. That's what the sons is going to say to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're going to say. Well, Ma, you did all these good things, but I didn't have no male around to teach me how to shave, teach me how to tie a tie, teach me how to drive. We can teach boys how to tie ties and drive. Yeah, we can. We can learn, even if we don't know. Hell, I used to cut my 2 sons' hair when they were little, because I was a single parent with a boyfriend. The fuck? But y'all know what I'm saying. You got a boyfriend, but it's like he ain't even motherfucking there because he's a sorry ass. Yeah, them kind. Anyway, so I had to learn how to cut my boy's hair because I had 2 boys at the time. And it was too expensive to take both of them to the barbershop. I was a single mother struggling with a man. So what did I do? I went to Woolworths, because back in Baltimore, there used to be a store called Woolworths, and I bought some clippers, and I got the clipping. And my boy's hair, it might not have been the most perfect edge up and the most perfect line up and all that shit, but guess what? My boys wasn't walking around with no nappy ass motherfucking head, beady ass head. Their hair was never beady and nappy. I kept it cut. In the summertime, it was easy. Bald head, no hair. The lowest you can get it, because it's summertime. When the wintertime would come, I would put the guard on there so that they could have at least some hair on their head for the wintertime. But yeah, you do what you got to do. But like I said, and y'all, anybody can debate me all day, every day. I don't give a fuck what you say. A woman cannot teach a boy how to be a man. And if you want to know, whether that's true or not, ask some of your sons. It's a lot of single women out. Lord, I didn't drop the shit all down in my shirt. Didn't even know it. It's a lot of single women out here who did their best to raise their sons by themselves. But their sons are struggling from daddy issues as well. Because they didn't have one to teach them. Your mom can teach you how to be loving and nurturing. Because we are emotional people by nature. So we can definitely teach that all day, every day. But your sons don't just need to know how to be loving and nurturers. They need to know how to be men and protectors and stuff like that. You cannot teach your boy how to be a lion. You can't. What? We got a donkey in here? What is Sugar Plum? What is y'all talking about? Oh, he talking about my melons. Okay, well, yeah, rightfully so. Then you should be you know, on your way. Anyway. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I have sinus issues. The sneezing really makes it feel better. Because I hate when it feel like you got to sneeze. You know how you had that feeling like you got to sneeze, and you be like, and it don't come up? It's a wrap. I don't like that. I want it to come up. But I'm feeling a whole lot better now, y'all. Seriously. I'm telling you, I was in bad shape. But I'm feeling a lot better. And then me on here talking and engaging with you guys is making it so I'm not even thinking about it. So I'm actually feeling a lot better, actually. Okay, let's see. Mindy said, damn, I should have lived in New York. I was out at 19. Mama did help for a bit. Damn, Mindy. Your mama kicked your ass up out of there. Oh, shit. Like Psycho with the cats. Girl, when I tell you, them cats scared the crap out of me. I have my colonoscopy tomorrow, so I'm on my liquid crap today, and that looks so good. Girl, and they say that liquid stuff for that colonoscopy is not, I need to get one done myself. I heard that shit is not that is not giving what it's supposed to give. No, it's giving what it's supposed to give, but it ain't. It just ain't. So you had exciting chicken broth. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Cheryl. But yeah, I hope everything turns out okay for you, Miss Cheryl. Have you gotten one before? Is this a yearly thing that you do? Or no, I think they say you're supposed to get colonoscopies every 10 years when you get 50 and up. So is this just your annual check? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, since my dad died from colon cancer and I'm 55, I have to do it. I want it over with. Okay, I get it. You're right about that, Sassy, because when my grandmother died from colon cancer, all of her children started getting colonoscopies, even if they weren't 50 and up. Just because she died from it, they started getting colonoscopies on a regular basis just because of that. So, what is that? Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, all of her children started getting it, and even some of the grandkids had started getting them as well. So, I have to get mine done. For sure. I got so much shit that I need to get done. That is ridiculous, man. Like, I gotta get my whole uterus together, my urethra, my uterus. I got to get my knee right. I got to get my colonoscopy. I gotta, yeah, my urethra, and then of course, my uterus to see what's up with that. Make sure that that's 4 centimeters thick and not more than that. And it's just like a lot of shit. Sit on that 300, y'all. Inappropriate comment. Okay, so Sugar Plum gave him the axe. Okay. Hey, where brown skin at? No, Mindy Lee, Medicaid only. Okay. At least from the information that I got from the community post, she said Medicaid. And then I saw people in the comments saying, was asking about Medicare, and they was like, no, Medicaid only. Because Medicaid is through the state, like state benefits, welfare, stuff like that. And I think Medicare is through is it government, the Social Security disability program? Like, I don't know, but yeah, it's Medicaid. Medicaid only. I agree, you need the dad and the mom, or dad and the mom figure. Either way. You can do it without one, but it's harder. I'm telling you, yeah, you can. Well, come on, many a kids been raised without both parents. A lot of kids have been raised without both parents. But a lot of those kids, when they get adults, they don't go without having issues as a result of not having one or the other. If you was raised with your mom, you got daddy issues. Male and females daddy issues. If you was raised without a dad. No, what did I say? I said if you was raised with a mom and not a dad, you got daddy issues, men and women. If you was raised with your dad and not a mom, you got mommy issues, men and women. It works both ways. And it is definitely hard doing it by yourself because you're trying to play the role of two people. It takes, hell, it takes a whole village to raise a child, let alone just a mommy and a daddy. They said it takes a village to raise a child. So just think, if it take a mommy and daddy and a whole village to raise a child, and here it is, you doing it by yourself, no daddy and no village. Yeah, okay. Hard is an understatement. You drank it at 6 o'clock and it's horrible. Yeah, I heard it was, what is it, real sweet or something? I heard it was awful. Oh, thank y'all for saying bless you. Oh, this is your very first one. Okay. Okay. Well, that's wonderful. That's a good thing. Because if they find polyps, what is it, polyps? They'll remove them immediately. Because my husband had one done. If they find any kind of polyps, they will remove them because those polyps can become cancerous over time. So, you want to have them removed. And it's pretty common for people to have polyps. But you want to have them removed so that they don't turn cancerous. That's why it's so important to get your checkups and keep up with your health and your annual testing that you're supposed to get done and all that, because it could possibly catch something that could be brewing before it gets to a stage where it's uncurable. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I was fussing so hard about them trying to change up how often that these health insurances will pay for pap smears, because that's ridiculous. The pre-made stuff can be gross, but my doctor had me drink an entire bottle of Miralax, unflavored powder. I put it in apple juice and it was fine. Oh, now see, I could do something like that, Mindy. Yes, my dad's cancer spread to his liver, and he would have had one. If he would have had a colonoscopy, it may have saved him. Exactly. And see, back in the day with the older people, they didn't have regular stuff that you needed to get done. In order for them to get a colonoscopy back then, you had to come in with some kind of issue. We didn't even know. Well, I'm sure didn't even know to even request to have something like that done. So like I said, unless you're having some kind of issue in your stool area, They didn't just regularly go get colonoscopies done just to make sure. They didn't even know to get them. And like I said, of course, if you start having bleeding in that area, then of course you're gonna run to the doctors and find out why am I bleeding out my rectum? And then because that's a sign, they will go ahead and do a colonoscopy. But otherwise, no. So I'm glad that today we are more aware of a lot of things when it comes to health. And it's up to us to keep up with these things. But yeah, you're right, Miss Cheryl. He probably could have been saved if he had known about getting regular colonoscopies. The prep and not eating is worse than the actual procedure. Exactly. The procedure is boom, boom, boom. It's the getting ready for it that's the problem. You're absolutely right. Because I remember when my husband had to do it. And girl, that was a mess. I looked it up. And the plan covers stuff like OTC, allergy medicines, but the doctor has to prescribe it. Okay, Mindy Lee. And what state? Oh, you're in Ohio. Okay, thank you for that information, Mindy. Hey, Danita. Toby. Oh, two of my good girlfriends that I haven't seen in a while. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Danita and Toby. I haven't seen y'all in a minute. Thank y'all for coming in here. I appreciate y'all. It's at noon tomorrow. I wish it was earlier. Right, because now you can't eat until after 12. Girl. Yeah, I'm going to make sure when I schedule mine, they schedule my shit for the first thing in the morning. Because, girl, I'm going to want to eat. They got me fucked up if they think I ain't going to eat. They'll cover for a pap smear each year now. Right. Yeah, I've heard that. Somebody, I think you told me that the other night. That they changed it. And I said, yeah, probably because women was complaining. And then, like I said, coming up with shit that they could have prevented if they had got it checked a year earlier. So, yeah, I think you did tell me that the other day, Mindy, that they changed it now. And I agree, because that was ridiculous. Yes, pap test should be every year, exactly. Because how you go from every 6 months, because, you know, back in the day, it was every 6 months. You supposed to go get a pap smear every 6 months. And then they changed it to a year. And I was fine with the year. I fussed a little bit, but okay, fine. But then they changed it to 2 years. And I'm like, okay, now y'all got me fucked up. Okay. Y'all got me fucked up. Danita said facts. You know? In Canada, it's 3. See, that's the foolishness I'm talking about. So in Canada, now see, and this is the part. If you live in Canada, all your health care is free. People in Canada do not pay for health care. They do not pay for health care, and I think all your medications are free when you go to the pharmacy. Fact check me on that part. But in Canada, health care is free to everybody. Okay, but you got me fucked up if you think that I'm gonna wait 3 years to get my uterus checked in full. Like that makes no sense. Women's bodies go through so many different changes over time, a short period of time, from month to month, from 3 months to like. How do you neglect to check a woman's private area 3 years apart? Like, that makes no sense. So for 3 whole years, ain't nobody going up there to check to make sure that you're not developing any kind of what is it? You could get warts up in there that you don't know about that could turn cancerous. You could have some kind of growth going on up in there that could be cancer, endometriosis, like, I don't know, different things. Okay. So anyway, I'm done ranting about that shit. Get your shit checked every year, please, and thank you, ma'am. For anybody that's in here, don't listen to them healthcare people Even if they don't pay for it, it'll be worth it for you to pay for yourself to get checked once a year. I'm telling you. Okay? Do a GoFundMe. If you can't afford it, do a damn GoFundMe. Pussy check fund. The fuck? They got me fucked up. Sometimes we pay part of it, but most of it is free. Okay, though, that's new to me because I thought, are you talking about as far as medication or you're talking about as far as healthcare in general? Because I thought health insurance was totally free, but maybe you had to pay something on your medicine, but I don't know. My mom had a mass in her uterus, which is a tumor cancer, and she died. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? I'm so sorry. Sorry for your loss, Toby. So let me ask you, Toby, was it one of those situations where every 2 years you got to get checked, and when she went back after 2 years, there's a mass that then grew for 2 years? So you get your pap smear done today. You have no issues, and you're not due to get another one for 2 years. But something can literally be growing, and everything don't give you symptoms right away. So was it that type of situation that if she had got checked sooner or something like that, that it could have been prevented or taken care of or removed before it got to a huge point? Only problem is longer wait times, but better for everyone overall. Oh, because everybody got free medical health insurance, you have to wait longer. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. She wouldn't go to the doctors. Okay, now see, I get that, because older people, I noticed back in the day from when my grandmother had got sick, they don't like to go to the doctors. We already know men have an issue with the doctors. That's been an all-time, over the years, even up to the day thing. Men don't like to go to the damn doctors. But back in the day, the women weren't too keen on it either. And like I said, my grandmother died from colon cancer. And, when they told her that she would have to wear a colostomy bag or something like that, it was almost like she was ready to just give up on life. She did not want to live her life walking around with a colostomy bag. Yeah. And was having issues for a while and wouldn't go to the doctors. So yeah, it's important to go to the doctors and not let things go and go and go and not ignore things. Because if you ignore it, it could be something brewing. Yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss. But I get what you're saying, Toby. She was 87. Yeah, see, older people, I don't know why. It might have been because they was afraid. Some people are afraid of getting the news. Sometimes within yourself, something is wrong with you from your symptoms or how you feel or whatever. And you are literally afraid to go to the doctors and get the possibly bad news. And I get that. I get that, because y'all know what? One test that I never wanted to get that I was always afraid of? Turn that light on, boo. The lighting is getting dark because the lamp, not the big light. God damn. Showing all my imperfections. Okay, there you go. But where the hookah? Like, I ain't getting nothing. See this nigga. But yeah, y'all, do y'all remember back then when AIDS first came out? So now, even up until today, when you go to the doctors for your checkups and stuff, they don't just automatically test your blood for AIDS. they automatically test you for other things. But when it comes to AIDS, that's something they have to ask you if you want to test on. And I'm gonna keep it all the way real on the buck. I never wanted an AIDS test. I was so scared of AIDS. I never wanted to be tested for it. Now that might sound a little bit neglectful or whatever, but I'm just being honest. So when she said, like I say, some people are afraid to go to the doctors because they're scared of the news. And you know how a lot of people say, what you don't know won't hurt you. That's true, but then it's kind of not true. Okay, because just think about it. You live in your everyday life. You going on. You ain't worrying about nothing. Okay, you know you having some symptoms or something, but it's bearable and you living with it. Okay, soon as you go to the doctors and get it checked and find out the bad news, I think it's mental. Then the issue gets worse than what it already was mentally. Okay, so for some people, they say it's better to not know, because if I don't know, it won't hurt me. It will hurt you physically, because if you got something physically wrong with you and you don't get it checked and you don't get the help for it, physically it's going to hurt you over time, eventually. But when they say what I don't know won't hurt me, they only mean mentally. They only mean mentally. And I'm telling you, I never, ever wanted an AIDS test. I was so freaking scared of AIDS. I was just like, I know it's responsible to know whether you have certain things, but I'm a human being. Okay. And I don't do every damn thing right. I ain't responsible about every damn thing. Like I'm human. So I have some faults, but that's something I never wanted to get the news about. And because back then, you know, you out there doing your thing, you promiscuous, you know, you out there, you know, you know, you out there doing your thing, doing you. And, but yeah, I never wanted to get an AIDS test, but I ended up getting it done, not purposely saying, yeah, give me an AIDS test. Because I used to donate blood, because when my son had cancer, he had to get a lot of blood transfusions. And it was because of people, very nice people, willing to donate their blood is the reason why my son was saved. Okay, he had to have several blood transfusions. Blood that they give people for blood transfusions comes from people who donate blood. So if you don't get people to donate blood, then people that need the blood is okay. So I used to do that for that reason, and also keep it all the way 100 and a buck. It paid. Okay, so I did it because I knew it would help other people, but at the same time, if I'm gonna get a little coin from it, fine. But even if I wasn't getting a coin from it, I still would have done it. And like now, I do plasma. Okay, you get paid for giving your plasma, but at the same time, your plasma is gonna help somebody that's really sick. So it's a twofold. You're helping somebody and you're getting a few coins. So fair exchange ain't no robbery. Okay. So the point that I'm making is I got AIDS tests done without me saying, give me an AIDS test, because whenever you donate blood or donate plasma, they automatically test your blood for different things. So if you donate to a blood bank or a plasma center, believe me, if you got AIDS, they're going to call you. They're going to call you and let you know you can't donate no more, and they're going to let you know why. So I know I don't have AIDS because, you know, I've been donating and, you know. But anyway, that's just my story. Oh, you're so sweet. See, that's why I fucks with you, nigga.
Yeah.
That's why I fucks with you.
Yeah.
I guess he said, if you really fuck with me, why I ain't getting no motherfucking pussy? Oh boy. Okay, so back to this. Sorry about that, y'all. So yeah, it's important, ladies, to get yourself checked out. And that's the reason why I said that every 3 year bullshit. Nah, bruh. Nah, y'all got me fucked up. So once again, sorry about your mom, Toby. Seriously. She wouldn't go to the doctor. See? That was my grandmother. My grandpa refused to go to the doctors as well. And he had lung cancer. Never be scared to go. Yep. That's right. Who was that? Sassy. Sorry to hear about your grandpa. So did he catch it in time enough? Sassy, did he catch it in time enough, or was pretty much at a stage where, you know? She was diagnosed in 2019. So this is fresh. Oh, my condolences, Toby. Oh my God. She was diagnosed in 2019. She was bleeding. Oh. I didn't know she was sick. She didn't tell me. Yeah, see, them older people, they'll keep a secret, man. They will keep a secret. And they don't tell you because they don't want you to worry. You know, that's just like my sister. My sister was sick for over a year or two, if I'm not mistaken, and was literally bedbound. And I had no idea. No idea. And my sister tells me everything, even if it's bad. She holds no bars. But that right there, when she was sick, she wouldn't tell me because she said she didn't want me to worry, and she knew I would worry. He passed away within 6 months when he found out. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. My condolences to you, honey. That's what she did. She ignored it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You miss her so much. I can imagine. But, you know, here's the blessing in it all. Okay? You were very blessed to have your mom for 87 years. Okay? I don't know if this will bring any kind of comfort to you, Toby, but sometimes when you're going through something rough, you got to try to find the good in it. As bad as the situation might be, you got to try to find the good in it. And this is what I be trying to do. I'm telling y'all this, but I'm telling myself this too, because I'm still a work in progress. I'm not, but I'm finding ways to get through tough situations. And like I say, when you're going through something that's really tough, you got to find that one little blessing in it and lesson. And like I said, 87, that is spectacular. And because you had 87 years, of course you miss it. That's a long time. I mean, you didn't have 87 years. What I'm saying is from the time you was born up until she was 87. Okay, that in itself was a blessing that you had her for all those years. And I know we never want to see our loved ones go, because hell, my dad was only 75. I would have loved to had 10 more years. You understand what I'm saying? And something else that I want to add, okay, because my dad, he had dementia and he had some other health issues as well. But my dad drank tons of energy drinks. Okay, I didn't know this, but I found out. My dad was an energy drink-aholic. Okay, he was a Red Bull man. Okay, now I'm not no doctor. I don't know a whole lot as it comes to health and energy drinks. But I also know that, do y'all remember Kevin Samuels here on the YouTube streets? The big YouTuber Kevin Samuels, who talks on relationships a lot, he died from a heart attack with the girl. I don't know if they say he was on top of the girl, she was on top of him, but he died from a heart attack. And that man popped energy drinks on every single show. Lie to you not. You can go back and watch it. The videos are still there. That man popped energy drinks like nobody's business. And he died from a heart attack. I think it does something with your heart. I'm not sure. I'm not no doctor. Don't quote me on it. But I'm just saying. My dad was an energy drink aholic. Okay? So, yeah. Some people want to be ignorant since it's scary. Yeah. Like I said, what you don't know won't hurt you. But that only means mentally. That does not mean physically. That only means mentally. Because what you don't know as it relates to your health can hurt you over time if you ignore it. Let's see. So he died within 6 months of finding out, but he had a lot of signs before, but never wanted to go in. See, men, y'all know, y'all got husbands, they won't go and get stuff checked. You got to make them go get checkups. Seriously, you have to make them go get checkups. She bled so much. Yeah, that definitely was a sign. All that bleeding all the time. That's why when I came on my period, last week before last, and I started Googling, they said, oh no, it's not normal to come on your period when you're in menopause. I immediately called my doctor. Sure did. I'm not even playing with it. My grandpa passed away when I was 7. Oh, and I'm 31 now, and it's been a while, but I still miss him. Yeah, you know, little girls is grandpa's babies, man. You love your grandpa, man. If you have any memories of your grandpa, oh my God. So I get it. I'm telling you, man. But yeah, my grandpa died from emphysema. He had emphysema and bronchitis, really, really bad. And he literally died on his knees. My grandfather was a very spiritual, religious guy. Okay. My family grew up Catholic. Okay. We grew up Catholic, and my grandmother and my grandpa, they were really true, strict Catholics. Okay. Especially my grandfather. So he did a lot of the praying with the rosaries and stuff. And he had a habit, the old habit of, you know how you get on the side, and you know when you're growing up, when you're little, your parents teach you say your prayers. You get on your knees beside your bed, lean over your bed, and you say your prayers. My grandfather still did that until the day he died. And he literally died on his knees, kneeled by his bed. That's how they found him, in that kneeling position on his bed praying. Yeah, he had bronchitis and emphysema, and he smoked cigarettes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he was a heavy smoker. But now here's my thing. Okay, they say smoking causes lung cancer. Okay, and I'm not saying it doesn't. But what's weird to me is that my auntie. Okay. Remember my auntie nanny that we had when I was in Baltimore? I used to tell y'all I had a nanny. I did. I literally had a nanny. She was my auntie, but she was a nanny to us. She did everything. Cooked for us, did everything. Washed clothes, everything. When her husband died in his 90s, and he didn't die from lung cancer. This man smoked for 50, 60 years. 50 to 60 years, this man smoked cigarettes every single day. He died at 93, maybe, and he did not die from lung cancer. So, you know, It's a chance you take. Some people will smoke cigarettes and don't die from lung cancer. Some people smoke cigarettes and will die from lung cancer, okay? So yeah, there's a danger in everything you do, believe it or not. I smoke hookah. I know, people, oh, well, that causes cancer. Yeah, I'm going to die from something one day. It's already written. It's already etched in stone that I'm going to die one day for sure, because that's the only true guarantee that we all have in this life, is that we're going to die one day. And I personally believe that our days is already numbered and set. Our birth date was already in the plan. The day we were going to enter this earth and the day we leave, it's already set and entered into the plan. So you could try to prolong your life by eating healthy, doing all the right things. Don't do this, don't do that. I'm not saying don't do that. Do what you need to do. But my personal belief is I'm going to eat, drink, and be happy. And in that order. Okay? And I ain't saying I'm going to go out here and take drugs because, I'm going to die one day, so I might as well enjoy myself. No, I ain't saying all that. I ain't going to go out here and be shooting needles and shit and smoking crack and snorting dope just because. But I'm going to have a little bit of enjoyment in my life and not be worried about, So that's why I smoke hookah, because I enjoy it. He would always spoil me, so it hit me hard. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kids remember people that really love and care for them. Believe me. While praying when they found him, he was literally on his knees in his prayer position on his bed when he died. And one of my uncles died, and he had a smile on his face. So they kept it there. When when they had the funeral in the casket, they didn't try to remove it. He literally had a smile on his face. So when he was in his casket, he was smiling. And that warmed our hearts because it made us feel like, damn, he was happy or something. Like, I don't know. He's going somewhere very nice because he had a smile on his face. Yeah. If you get lung cancer and survive, then you just cause yourself suffering. Just another perspective. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. But, when it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I'm not here. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Way up, I feel good. Hey, way up, I feel blessed. Hey. So yeah, you do what you got to do to keep yourself healthy. And, I'm not telling people smoke or do none of that. Like I said, I knew somebody that died from lung cancer. At a younger age. And then I knew somebody that didn't die from cancer, and they were old, and they never, and they smoked. So, I just tell everybody, do you? I ain't no doctor, and I don't have no heaven or hell with nobody. And so whatever that's your business. Yeah, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Oh shit. So yeah, you guys, I got plenty more that I could talk to you guys about, but we'll save some of those conversations for the next video, girl. We have had some interesting things today to talk about. I hope you all learned some things. I hope it helped you all. I hope, I just hope that it helped you in some kind of way. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Haven't seen Brown Skin. Haven't seen Visha. And if I don't call your name, please do not take it personal, girl, because it's not personal, girl. Okay? I ain't seen Shanna. Shanna came in yesterday, and I hadn't seen her for a minute, but I communicate with her outside of YouTube. I communicate with her on the blue app called Facebook. So I know she's good, even though I don't see her here. But Brown Skin, I'm going to hit her up and see how she's doing. But thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Good to see you, Toby and Danita. I hadn't seen y'all in a minute. I know life gets in the way. Y'all can't always sit here on this red app, but I appreciate seeing you guys. I love you guys, and make sure you share this video with all your good girlfriends and pretty boyfriends, girl. Share me on all your social media network, girl, also known as Fitz T. And Fitz T stands for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and your TikTok bit. TikTok bit. Yeah, Mindy. All right, I love you guys. Thank y'all. I feel better from being on here. Like I said, my daughter came home and got me right. So that started to help me feel better. When I came on here, I still, this right here, this sinus thing was still carrying on. But since I've been on here, it has eased up tremendously. It could be because my mind wasn't on it, because I was steady talking and engaging with y'all. So see, that's why I got to come on here, hell or high water, when in sickness and in health, because I feel better. I honestly do. So thank you guys. See, this is my support group here, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys over on the YouTube streets on Sleepy Time ASMR tonight. And check the What's in My Purse haul out. Not purse haul. What's in My Purse video over on Juicy Tingles tonight as well. Okay? So I'll see you there. Only if it's the Lord's will, child, because girl, I do not know. Okay? Bye, guys. I love you all.